So, last night I watched Silent Trigger from 1996, and as always, if you enjoyed this review, hit the follow button. This movie is markedly different from what I was expecting. Coming at the very peak of Dolph Lundgren's direct-to-video career when he was churning out a serious number of movies per year. Again, like a lot of his 90s output, his acting is far better than most would be willing to give him credit for. This super streamlined cast only features two main players. Lundgren's co-star Gina Bellman is very much a TV actress. At first her performance really grated on me, but the further the film went on, the more I found myself really enjoying her character. Despite my early reservations, she plays really well opposite Lundgren. They have great on-screen chemistry and the sexual tension seems to stretch beyond the characters. Conrad Dunn and a near show-stealing Christopher Heyerdahl make up the only other characters we see for any more than a few frames. Directed by anyone else, this would be a very standard and dull actioner. Luckily, in the hands of Russell Mulcahy, this is something far better. It wouldn't be the first or last time the Australian would turn cinematic water into wine in his career. Mulcahy's background in music video direction is clear to see. Pretty much the entire movie takes place in a partially built skyscraper on a cold wet night, and this projects the moody nature of the evening as well as it possibly could. The whole aesthetic is almost sci-fi and actually looks incredibly similar to The Matrix that will come out a few years later. For an action movie, the violence is fairly limited, although when we get it, it doesn't hold back. But in its presentation, this is far less of an action movie and more of a character study. The plot is so lacking at times, it's almost Arthouse. I'm really stuck on my rating for this. There seems to be enough meat on the script for the story to be far more of a draw than it is, which is obviously a huge negative, but the stunning visuals and the relationship between Dolph and Gina Bellman kept pulling me in anyway. I want to exist in that stripped out top floor apartment with the rain seemingly never set to stop. This also has a low-key banger of a soundtrack. The look and sound actually make this possibly the most 90s movie ever made. This again is something that I loved, a movie unapologetically of the moment. As it stands, it's caught in a little bit of no man's land, very watchable, but with the horrible thought of a massive unfulfilled potential. I'm going to give this a 3 star.